good? Count me in.
1.
Hello, Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Half a Nice Day podcast with Joshua.
And Janine.
And we're up to episode 13 right now.
Unlucky 13.
Unlucky number. Which I'm sure a lot of people can say, because have you ever noticed that even in elevators, there's no 13?
Not all, but I think the ones that are made in China, they don't have 13.
Really?
Because I think they're big on that.
Okay.
The number 13, like feng shui and all that.
Yeah. You know what was in replacement of the number 13 in my old company's elevator?
What?
1B. You had to
Stop.
make it 13, yeah.
But it was 13th floor.
It was still 13th floor, yeah. But I don't think there was any office on that floor.
Why? Because they felt that it was so unlucky for the business so that they can't put an office?
You'll never make any profits.
What?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I never been to the 13th floor of that building.
That's weird.
Yeah, but we have a very exciting episode for you.
Yeah, because
Like
we say that all
I
the
say all the
time.
time.
Because we're always excited for episodes.
And we think we're getting better. At least I think I do. Both
I think
of us.
so. At least, well, both of us, which is the most important opinion that we need to.
Yeah, that is.
We
We don't care what you say, guys. But give us a 5-star rating on Apple Podcast, okay?
But yeah, I think we're doing better.
Yeah, we are doing better, I feel. But today's episode is about luck and unluckiness. Is that even a word? Unluckiness.
Yeah.
And events in our life that has made us feel that we are unlucky to some extent.
Yeah.
Especially for me, because I feel like I'm a very unlucky person.
Mm-hmm.
But let's kick off the show with a rapid fire question.
Oh, what? Sorry, I was researching the 13, and it says here that actually number 4 is the unlucky number, and it means death
4.
in East Asia, compared to the Western practice of some buildings not having a 13th floor because 13 is considered unlucky. So it's actually a European thing. And so for Chinese, this is the number 4.
No, but I know why Friday is unlucky, though. Friday the 13th.
Yeah.
It's because like they say that Jesus died on a Friday.
Okay.
So that's why they consider the Friday unlucky. But I'm not sure why 13th was considered unlucky.
Okay.
Maybe it's like your first teenage years. I don't know.
Okay, I'm okay. It says here Friday the 13th is considered an unlucky day in Western superstition. It occurs when the 13th day of the month in the Gregorian calendar falls on a Friday, which happens at least once every year, but can occur up to 3 times in the same year.
Ooh.
For example, 2015 had a Friday, blah, 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 history.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It doesn't really say. According to folklore, the unlucky nature of the 13 originated with a Norse myth about 12 gods having a party in Valhalla. The trickster god Loki, who was not invited, arrived as a 13th guest.
Oh.
So he was a trickster god and arranged for Hor to shoot Balder with a mistletoe-tipped arrow. Balder died and the whole earth got dark. The whole earth mourned. It was a bad, unlucky day. This major event in Norse mythology caused the number 13 to be considered unlucky. Okay.
When I have an unlucky day, I don't even think about this kind of stuff. Like, oh, this guest was uninvited and stuff.
This god Loki. Well, Loki from
Avengers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is a trickster.
He is.
Yeah. So he wasn't invited, but then he rocked up.
What do you feel actually about like all your friends at a party and you don't feel invited?
When I was younger, I would always take it personally.
Okay.
And I would always be like, oh, why didn't they invite me? And sometimes I would ask them personally.
You actually did?
Yeah.
I would never confront anyone for that.
Yeah, like if they message me, they're like, hey, how are you? I'm like, I'm good. How are you? I saw that you had a party 2 weekends ago. Seems like you guys had fun. And then I'm like, why am I not invited? Sad face. Like in a cutesy way,
Cutesy way, and I will kill your family.
Exactly. But I was like that before. And then now I'm just like, who cares? Because there are some times when you just don't want certain people there. And it's not because of them. It's just that you want some people there without them. People always don't have to take it personally.
No, that's true. Especially
right?
like if the host hasn't invited me personally.
Yeah.
But everyone else who's invited for the party just tag along.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't tag along.
Yeah.
I want the host to personally invite me.
Ooh.
So that's why I've never been anywhere in my life.
If everyone else invited me, so for example, there are 5 guests to this dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and the host didn't invite me, but those 5 guests did, I would tag along. I'll be like,
No, I wouldn't.
if I'm friends with the host, I would.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I'll, just make sure to ask them, like, are you sure that
The host
it's okay
knows.
that
Yeah.
I will come or not? Yeah, but I don't think it's going to be a big deal.
Yeah.
Because my presence is
What was the end of that sentence?
welcomed.
Well said.
Will be welcomed.
We're so different though.
After they learn how awesome I am.
I want them to feel, oh, Josh was not in the room. This party sucks. Let's just go home.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you're what? The party
I'm the life of
hyper?
the party.
Okay.
The life of the party.
More of a party pooper.
You know what? You're not invited for my 30th birthday.
Okay, fine. Because I know what you're going to do on your 30th birthday.
What?
Cry.
That is actually true. No, but I do have a ritual where I have to gym on my birthday so that I know that I'm kickstarting my new day in the gym. I've been doing it for the last 3-4 years.
So your last birthday, you gymmed.
I was in the gym.
Nice, that's nice.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't only be on your birthday. You should do it what's that?
Did someone die there?
You should do it every day. I mean, not every day, 5 times a week.
Yeah, I know that, but
for your birthday, it has to be
Yeah.
that you gymmed in the
exactly.
morning.
So on
Got
my
it.
30, I'm in the gym. So knowing that, I'm at 30 now, I'm going to take care of my body. And this is what I'm going to do on the first day that I am 30 years old.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just to instill that in my mind, then never go to the gym again. That's
for another whole year until your next birthday.
Yeah. That's more likely. That's the most likeliest scenario.
Okay,
so I think we're going to jump into our rapid fire questions. And to kick it off, we have Janine. So,
hey, we don't start it that way. We're going to go into
into
our
our
rapid fire
rapid-fire
questions.
questions.
Pew, 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 pew. You added an extra pew.
yeah, I know. I didn't think you would notice.
Yeah, but you said that wasn't allowed 2 episodes ago. You
It
told
was
me
perfect
off.
for 2 episodes.
Last episode. What?
This is our unlucky episode, that's why.
Dun, dun, dun.
We are not in sync today.
Huh. That makes sense.
Yeah. Let's try to roll with the punches, though, and let's
Okay.
see if we can.
We will. Also, if anyone notices, I don't know if they're gonna notice it with the sound, but we are in a new space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I don't know if
are.
there's more echo or if it catches more background noise.
I think there is.
Yeah.
But we can just try to get that out with the editing.
Yeah.
We would try.
Yes. Okay, I will start the rapid fire questions. It's very simple.
Okay.
Okay, so for example, you buy something
Yeah.
and then the week after it's on sale. Would you return it
would die.
and buy the one on sale?
No, I've never done that.
Yeah?
I've never done that.
Okay.
But if there's only anything that happens to me, it's that. Especially with air tickets
Yeah.
and
Oh, it's something more expensive. I was thinking something like clothes.
No,
Or
air
shoes.
tickets. When I bought
Okay.
my TV the next week, there was a sale on my TV, and I'm
Stop.
like, what?
You're
All
so
the time,
unlucky.
all the time. So that's why now what I try to do is, I try to just watch the price for a bit and just see if it goes up and down. I just add it to my cart, check it daily, and when there's a price that I see, it's
Is this on Amazon?
Amazon
Okay.
or mostly online shopping. This happens to me.
Mm-hmm. Because I was gonna say ask the assistant, the store staff.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, but you can't ask someone online.
No, you can't.
Are you guys gonna
Customer
go on
service.
sale?
Yeah, but most of my shopping habits are from
Online.
shopping online.
You
Yeah.
are an online
But I
shopper.
hate that feeling though.
Yeah.
Especially the Indian in me is just
You're like, I could have saved X amount on
seriously.
this.
And it's not a small amount that it drops by. If it's 5-10 dirhams, I'm just okay, I just
No,
turned the
if
other
it's
way.
TVs, then it would drop by 200, 300.
Yeah, 300 was
Yeah.
the TV as well.
Oh.
Especially with electronics, it's always like that.
300, you could have, what? You could have had a really nice dinner in a fancy restaurant.
Or eat for a whole month.
300
Yeah.
for a whole month.
the restaurant down my place has a offer for 10 dirhams per meal, so I could eat one meal a day for 30 days, save 300.
And be very thin.
Very thin. Thin. Oy, nako.
Ay, nako, Joshua. Thin na. Are you the thin man? Okay, your question.
Okay, my question for you is very simple. Have you, since this episode is about unluckiness, if that's even a word, I'm gonna assume it is. Have you ever won anything in your life, like a raffle or a gift?
You know what? When I was younger, I wasn't lucky with those type of things. So my brother and my sister, they both were.
Mm-hmm.
Remember when you were young, there would always be raffle draws everywhere,
Every day there
and
would be
every
something.
grocery shop and everywhere. I don't know why Dubai doesn't do that anymore. They usually just do it in DSS now, like Dubai Summer Surprises.
Yeah.
But when we were younger, it's like almost every month there's a raffle draw for like a car, a TV, or whatever. My mom and my dad would always, fill out those raffle tickets that we would get.
Mm-hmm.
And they would always put my siblings' names on them
And never
because they're
yours?
very lucky. They would always get like, I remember my sister got a TV, my brother got something else, speakers, whatever. I don't remember which exact prize they got, but I would never get anything. And so my parents would always put their names on them
Instead of yours.
instead of mine.
Uh-huh.
But then I got older, and then I would enter into these like draws, raffles, whatever. And I won home center's makeover for my room. This was like 8-9 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I think so. And I also won tickets to my favorite band, Florence and the Machine,
Okay.
through the radio. So I was like waiting. This was like the third day.
This is in Dubai?
Yeah.
Florence and the?
Florence and the Machine.
Okay.
Machine or machines? No, I'm doubting it.
Favorite band. I don't even know their name. Get your life together.
Because Florence is the most important.
Important.
It is an unlucky episode.
We're gonna leave this in just so you know.
She's the most vital part of this band.
Who is
okay?
she? Like the drummer?
She's a singer, Florence.
Florence.
You don't know them?
No.
Dog days are over.
Dog days are over.
Man, I have a vinyl record there. Let's play it after so you,
No, we have to
so you
just listen to Green Day.
understand how beautiful this band is.
Florence and the Machine.
Yeah.
I'd rather listen to Humans.
I hate you.
I hate you more. Okay.
What were we talking about?
I don't know. What is this
Oh,
episode
yeah.
about? I don't even remember.
And then what else? Like, I won a couple of things. But those are the two major ones that I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, I have this similar story. It's like when my parents used to enter raffle tickets, they always put Dwayne and Hannah's name. They never put mine. But I was very lucky growing up. I used to win a lot of stuff. But then the only thing was I never answer my phone.
No.
So whenever they're trying to reach out to me, I never answer a random number.
Why?
Yeah, I don't know. It's if I don't know you, I don't need to talk to you. But then I lost out so many opportunities that way.
Of course.
Yeah.
Are you cray-cray?
No, if you want to reach out to me, email me or send me a WhatsApp.
No one will WhatsApp you if you want something.
Yeah, and
like,
I'm gonna feel
hey, mister, you want something. That sounds like the...
scams.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like the most scammable scam.
No, I got a WhatsApp once of like a guy who wants to transfer 15 million to me and he wanted my bank details. And I gave it to him.
Did you give him your CVC code as well?
Yeah, I give him everything. It's 15 million. I'm not gonna let that pass me by.
It's okay. He wanted to send you 15 million. He only got 15 dirhams out of your bank account. That's fine.
That's fine, guys.
He lost. His loss.
If anything, he really felt bad and he actually put some money in.
Yeah. He's like, oh, 15 dirhams? Okay, let me just
Yeah.
put something in there.
Yeah.
15,000.
No, I wish. If it was 15,000, I would just leave Dubai then. So hit the jackpot right there, guys.
15,000.
15,000.
That will probably last you for 2 months.
I can make 15,000
Max.
work for me for 5 months.
5 months?
5 months is.
Where would you go?
I'll stay here.
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 For 5 months?
5 months.
15,000.
15,000.
Rent?
I can find a bed space for 400. Next.
Food?
Food. I told you the restaurant below my place is 10 dirhams.
Yeah, but if you're renting bed space somewhere else, you won't have that same restaurant.
Then I have to take them walk. I have to take the walk.
I have to take the walk. How much is a metro ride? 5?
It depends because there's zones and everything. So the minimum is 3, the max I think is 10.
Okay.
Yeah. So I actually have a story which encompasses like my whole life being bad luck. Like I am the
You're bad
pillar
luck,
of
Brian.
bad luck. Yeah.
You're a bad luck, Brian.
Exactly. And it happens mostly when I travel.
Oh.
So there was a story when I was really into EDM. Like my best friend and we were like crazy about DJs, partying, that whole shebang.
Mm-hmm.
And
you don't look like an EDM person, by the way.
I changed now into punk rock.
Yeah, but you had that tattoo. It was before your EDM days, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but then I decided I'm gonna follow the punk rock lifestyle.
Okay.
So sleep all day, party all night. You know what I mean? That's
Whatever.
also the EDM lifestyle, actually.
Exactly.
But so this is a story that my best friend and we decided we're gonna go for 2 music festivals back to back.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to Europe,
Mm-hmm.
and there's Tomorrowland happening in Belgium, and then there's Ultra Music Festival in Croatia.
Okay.
So what we did is we bought our Croatia tickets, which is the equivalent of 1,000 dirhams. Then we were waiting on the website for Tomorrowland
1,000 dirhams for a ticket to Croatia?
No, for the music festival in
Okay.
itself.
Okay, got it.
And it's like a full 3-day pass, so that's all we
really
needed. Yeah,
cheap.
it's really good. It was
Yeah.
really good. It was like multiple DJs and everything. And then we also decided we're going to go for Tomorrowland, which is the biggest EDM festival in the world, which
Yeah.
is held in Belgium, and it's impossible to get tickets if you're not smart about it,
Mm-hmm.
which we were not. We waited on the website. Everything got sold out in like 5 minutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy. Sold out. And we're like, man, this is like our plan. We had all this. We wanted to do this EDM tour, even if it was a similar DJs performing at both, because it was just like a week apart.
Okay.
So like all these DJs would just do a Europe tour,
Okay.
and they coincidentally just had their shows in Belgium and Croatia. So what we did was we're like, you know what? We already have our mind and heart set. Let's go buy the tickets off a secondhand site.
Like Viagogo.
So that was the exact site that we used.
Okay.
We bought our tickets for, should I say the amount? Like 3,000 a pop. Damn. Yeah, so like I spent 3,000 and my best friend spent 3,000.
Ouch.
Yeah, but we're like, you know what?
Yeah, but I think that's usually the price to go to Tomorrowland.
I think it's so much cheap. No, it actually wasn't 3,000. It was 4,000. I remember now.
Oh,
4,000 each. And
Goodness.
it's marked up by a lot, but because it was already sold out, and we had no choice, and we already wanted to go for it.
Yeah.
So this is where events all took a turn for the worst.
Okay.
So we were like, okay, we booked our tickets. Now let's book our flights. We booked our flights, and then we're like, okay, now let's get our Schengen visa. And I got the visa because Croatia is not part of the Schengen countries.
Yes.
So I got my visa for Schengen, and if you have a multiple entry, then it permits you to go into Croatia.
Okay.
But my best friend Gio, he only got a single entry, so he was not able to get his visa for Croatia.
Okay.
So that's where all his money got lost. First of all, he booked a ticket already and his Ultra Music Festival ticket,
Mm-hmm.
and he wasn't able to go. I went anyway. I'm like, okay, I'll go to Croatia. I'll start it off. He went to Hungary.
Okay.
And I was in Croatia. And I'm like, I need to save money. So I opted for the camping experience.
Okay.
Worst mistake of my life. You know why? Because there was a storm.
Oh, shoot.
And my things got wet. And this camping place was so dirty. So dirty.
Oh.
And I was alone. Because I was alone. I'm like, YOLO. But it was so dirty. And I remember this as well. I went to the showers. And I got out of the showers even dirtier.
Ew.
Can you imagine that?
Yeah.
And it was raining the tent, and there's no food in the middle of nowhere because the campsite is like 1,000,000 kilometers away from the venue in itself.
Oh, shoot.
But things did take a good turn because I met a few friends there from Dubai.
Oh.
And they told me to stay with them in the hotel. So I was like, okay, cool, free stay, but I just maybe had to pay for like their food and everything, which was okay. Croatia wasn't that expensive. But it was overall a good music festival. I had a lot of fun. Then I meet Justin and
So you did the whole experience.
I did the whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah. I spent one night in the camp and then I couldn't take it anymore.
Okay.
But I was stupid. I was hogging around trolley luggages. That's why ever since then I always used to just carry with one backpack. So what the best part after that is when we met in Prague in Czech Republic, and everything was okay, smooth, everything. Then we go fly to Belgium, and then so this is what we did. I'm just laughing just thinking about it because the worst experience of my life.
Oh no!
And what did I say his name was? Gio or Justin? What do I call him?
You said Gio.
Gio. So Gio, we get into Belgium on the day of the Tomorrowland. So we went to the meetup point where this bus would take us to the venue.
Okay, from the airport.
From the airport, we had to take a train, and then from the train, a bus. And this bus, was 100 euros to the venue.
Stop.
Yeah, and we're like, but then we're like, okay, we're gonna be late anyway because we also opted for the camping experience.
Okay.
For Tomorrowland. So when we bought our Viagogo ticket, it's the ticket plus the space on the campground.
Okay.
And we're hogging like trolleys and tent and everything. So it was really heavy. Oh man, I remember this. It was the worst. And and then we went to Tomorrowland. We paid 100 euros and everything. We got to Tomorrowland and we were waiting at the entrance. We go with our ticket and it's like, sorry sir, this ticket is not working. It's not available.
Stop. No.
Yeah. And we're like, huh? And this is with we're just carrying all our luggage.
Oh man.
And then they're like, oh wait, actually it says camping ground ticket. So there's an entrance from the camping ground. Use this ticket and try entering from the camping site. And this walk from the main entrance to the camping site was, I'm not kidding, maybe around 1.5 to 2 kilometers away.
Shoot.
We went all the way. To the camping ground, and guess what? Not allowed in.
Oh, no.
And again, we are so pissed. We are fuming because we had all our stuff. We're just lugging around all our items.
Yeah.
And then we go all the way back. And we were like, they're like, go to the main ticketing office, which is again where we started off from. So we go all the way back there. And then they're saying, sorry, this is, I'll explain to you why this ticket is not working. So Viagogo is a secondhand site.
Mm-hmm.
What this person did is they put out 100 tickets to sell.
Mm-hmm.
And you and your friend bought the 101, 102 ticket before they could even remove it from the site.
Oh, no.
So apparently our ticket was there. It wasn't valid.
Because you were a little bit late. Someone came before you.
Exactly. And that person didn't remove their ticket from the site. Like when it was sold out, he still kept the listing over there. And I got so pissed, and I didn't have a SIM, so I had to call Viagogo from my phone. I came back to Dubai. My phone bill was around 700 dirhams just calling Viagogo from an international number.
Yeah.
We eventually didn't get inside the site. We just checked in a hotel. But the worst part, I'll tell you, the worst part of all this. So the girl Gio was seeing at that time.
Yeah.
She also decided to come with us for the trip, and so she was there in a day or something. She bought her ticket from Viagogo and she went in. She was allowed in. So I was so...
You got it all at the same time?
No, she bought it like a few days after we bought ours.
But it's probably a different seller.
It was 100% a different seller. But it was so...
They didn't let you in.
They didn't let me in.
So 4,000 dirhams, poof.
So, and there's nothing... I'm not going to badmouth Belgium anyway, but there's nothing to do during that time because everyone's energy is focused to Tomorrowland.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was really disheartening because... First of all, we spent 3 days in Belgium. That was our plan. We had to check in a hotel even if we had tickets. And I had to ask my sister to send me money. Because it was like a whole experience that went south.
Yeah.
But we had, like, Gia and I, we still made the most of it. We went around. We did our own sightseeing.
That's good.
We ate whatever we could.
Yeah.
And it was overall really good at the end. But
could you at least, like, stand... from the outside and listen to the music?
No, that's so lame. And there's dogs everywhere to sniff all the drugs out. And I was like there's literally 1 million dogs with like police, everything.
Wow.
So if you're not able to get in, they will like say, why are you loitering over here? Go home or something.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
But apparently on the last day, there were lots of bands like scattered on the floor. Like you can just put it on and go in. That's what a lot of people said they did.
Oh.
Yeah.
because they just did the first day and they're like, I don't want to.
Yeah, first, second day, then that's like, okay, I think I've had enough of partying consecutively.
Oh.
Yeah, but I was really disheartened because first of all, I spent so much money.
Yeah.
My phone bill was crazy. The walking with all our luggage. I just remember this day like it was yesterday though.
Yeah.
And after since then, like we decided, okay, maybe music festivals is not for us. I would still go for like a rock music festival, but an EDM, like techno music, sorry, that's not me anymore.
No, you're a changed man now.
I'm a changed man, yeah.
But you know what's good? Is that you're able to tell the story again. So imagine like you grow older, you have your kids, you become a granddad, your grandchildren, you'll tell them about this story.
Oh yeah, yeah,
relive
yeah.
the whole thing.
Exactly.
And these are the stories that are, nice to. These are nice memories to keep.
Exactly.
Yes, at that time, like you were probably super pissed, and for a few weeks even. I mean, after the whole thing, but now you can just laugh at it.
Yeah, that's comedy. Yeah, tragedy plus time is comedy. So I can laugh back at it now, but remembering my state of mind in that position, I was just like, and everything went bad from the whole beginning of the trip till the end.
Oh,
that's my story.
But it was a good bonding moment with Gio.
It was a very good bonding moment. Very, very good bonding moment.
And
that was his first time to Europe as well.
Oh, nice.
And since he wasn't able to, it was his first trip to Europe and his first solo trip outside like another Asian country. So it was, and then first time he stayed in a hostel.
Nice.
And he made amazing friends.
Great.
And we bonded with a lot of people as well when we were in Czech Republic. So that was a really nice story though at the end of it.
Yeah.
But it's just like, this is just my luck the whole time. This is just my luck. Like I'm expecting the worst at every part of the day. Like if I go to a restaurant and someone order something, he's gonna say, "Oh, sorry, that's not available." I'm like, okay, that's it. And it always happens when I travel though.
For some time. Like you were with me, we were ordering something, and then whatever you wanted wasn't available.
Not there, or I ordered the worst item on the menu and you get the best, and I'm just eyeing your food. That's actually something that happens to me all the time.
Yeah, but you can't eat my food because.
Yeah, I know you don't share. Yeah,
I'm Joey.
Yeah, you're a Joey in a food sense.
Yeah,
but yeah, just bad luck follows me around.
But it's okay. You have good luck too.
What?
This podcast.
Yeah, this podcast. Yeah. And we're episode 13 now, which is a very big deal.
Exactly.
That's like what, three months of podcasting back to back nonstop. Mm-hmm. Relentless chaos, I would say. So yeah, that's just my luck, guys. If you have any funny stories like this which relates to luck, you can also send it over to us. And we actually did get one from one of our friends who wishes to remain anonymous, and I think Janine would take over now and share his story. And we're also going to use this opportunity to go into our relationship advice.
Not
relationship advice, sorry. Our handy advice, guys. Our handy advice.
Exactly. So I'm going to read this email that was sent to us by Unlucky Lad. It says, I've been working at this company for 5 years in the same position, and I've witnessed a lot of my colleagues' promotion and them moving up the corporate ladder. Whenever I would vent out to them, they would always tell me that my time would come soon. As time passed by, I felt motivated and less valued. At the beginning of the pandemic, I decided to finally quit, as it has been so hard feeling undervalued without seeing any plans about my career growth.
Mm-hmm.
Ouch.
Yeah.
My boss set a meeting for a monthly one-on-one, and that's when I handed over my resignation letter.
Smart move, guy.
But
here
you go. He was very calm about it and did not make any effort to keep me, and asked me what my future plans were. And I replied that I would love to stay within the same field. Recently, I learned that my boss was going to promote me during that meeting, but I resigned before he could say anything. Now I have no job in the middle of pandemic and economic recession, and I feel that I have to start from scratch, and I don't know what to do about it.
This is something that will happen to me, I feel.
From Unlucky Lad.
Unlucky lad, dude.
Oh man. Okay, that's a little. He's in a pickle, this guy.
Oh man, I don't think there's. He's already out though. Yeah, that's what it said. He's already out.
I mean, That's my question, because it doesn't say. Well, he said recently, so I guess either he's
He was
serving
already
his notice period or he's already gone, but he already sent out his resignation letter. First of all, my question is to that boss, he could have still counter offered his resignation letter if you really wanted him in. Like, hey, dude, I was actually going to give you a promotion.
Like, hey, bro, say no more.
Yeah.
Because I have something in store for you, which is a promotion.
Exactly. He could have.
Yeah.
But I don't know what was his intent of not.
Especially if he knew he was going to stay in the field.
Yeah.
So if it was like, oh, I want to change my career path and move into something else, then the boss will be like, okay, I understand. So then I don't think this promotion's for you. At least still bring it up anyway during the meeting.
Yeah. But first of all, I want to say to Unlucky Lad that good on him for taking that leap of faith.
Yeah.
Because I know how difficult it is to leave a company where you feel you're not valued anymore, or where you feel that there's no growth in your career and that you don't, like, even in the foreseeable future, you don't see any moving up the ladder, the career ladder. So first of all,
that's a very bold move though, so congrats to you.
Yeah, it might not have been the right time, I would say, in a sense that his boss was about to promote him. But that's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay. Going back to what I was saying. And probably not the best time in terms of where we're at now with the pandemic and a lot of people getting laid off. But he did his move, and it's done. His resignation was sent, so there's no turning back. I think the first move is for him not to look back and regret his decision.
No, but it's so hard to not regret a decision.
It
like
is.
this.
But when you're already there, to move forward, you just have to look forward.
Yeah.
You can't keep looking back because you won't be able to take a step forward.
So true.
First, what he needs to do is get over that regret.
Okay.
Of what happened. Get over that hump. And then look forward.
Yeah.
Start planning. First, fix your CV. And I hope you did before sending the resignation letter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if he has interviews lined up before he sent in his resignation letter, or he just did it like...
No, I think he did it out of just that, like, being not valued and...
Yeah. And I
what
hope...
is that word I'm looking for? Okay, continue though.
I hope his field is not really affected by the pandemic.
That's also there.
Yeah. So either if it's not affected by the pandemic, fix your CV, start sending, make sure that you're active on LinkedIn, try getting in touch with recruiters, try getting in touch with, I don't know if you've been in another company before this, ex-colleagues, ex-bosses, send out your CV as much as you can and start to network with people. Just meet people.
But also meeting people in a pandemic. But that's where LinkedIn comes in. You can do a lot.
Yeah, but LinkedIn. Now in Dubai, you can go out. You can go out for coffee. You can go out for...
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
So meet them, go out, learn what is going outside of your company, how the business of your field is doing outside of your company, and see what you can offer.
And be also flexible, because he says he wants to stick to his field, like what he just said as well. So maybe if there's another opening where he feels he's qualified for,
and his skills are, well,
it's demanded in that new role or something, then go for it.
Yeah.
You cannot be picky, especially during this time right now.
Yeah.
Unless I know, but he says he was fighting for a promotion, so I don't think he's very much high into like a management level kind of occupation. So maybe it's like mid-level or entry level or something.
Yeah, or junior manager position or something like that. But another thing that I would want to say is that things happen for a reason. And when you think that this certain situation is quote unquote unlucky for you, there is a better plan.
Do you really believe that though?
Of what?
Like, based off an impulsive decision, that things do happen for a better reason. Like, the reason that you had that thought is the reason that might propel you to move forward in the future.
I think sometimes we take matters into our own hands, and that's why we have our own will that God has given to us.
Yeah.
And sometimes we make the wrong decisions. But I really believe that if we try our best to incorporate seeking God into our decisions in life, then whatever his greater plan is will come to life.
Okay.
Yeah. But if we're not careful, we may stray away from that plan that he's laid out for us.
Okay.
So, and it doesn't mean that you make one bad decision that you won't be able to get up from it.
Yeah.
So, it's okay. You got this. Again, sorry, it's not okay because I'm not in your shoes, but it will be.
Yeah.
It will be. It will always be fine. And if you feel that you're in rock bottom right now, there's no way but up.
Yes.
Yeah. Use this as your fuel.
Started from the bottom and we're still at the bottom.
But one of these days, you can go on the top.
Okay, Drake. I want to ask you one thing. Do you think we answered his question though, or we gave him good advice?
I hope so.
I think we did. Because I wanted to switch the topic from this into something more generalized. Do you believe in luck? Just to wrap up this episode.
I don't know if I do. Maybe not luck. Just like everything was in the right time.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not a firm believer, but I believe that some people are really born unlucky and some people are born with a lot of luck.
Yeah?
Just think about it, like a person who's born in a third world country versus someone who was born in, like, let's say just Dubai.
Well,
where your life is handed to you on a silver platter, but in a third world country, you're like, oh, there's not enough water that I can drink today. What am I supposed to do? And that's from when you're a child and you have no resources and no options to even get stuff.
I get what you mean. But there's also the other side to it. Even if you're in Dubai, if you don't make the right decisions in your life and you keep on making one mistake after another, you'll also end up in a bad rut.
Yeah, but at least there you have a good head start compared to someone.
Yes. I do believe that there are a lot of people that are way ahead of us in terms of where they've started, but that doesn't mean that you can't be on their same level, because you can always work hard. You can always make the right decisions. You can always connect with the right people, and if you really, really, really want it, anything is possible. I truly, truly believe that. If you want something, you can get it.
Yeah.
It's going to be harder for you to work on it versus someone who's already got all of the tools. But people make things happen.
Yeah.
Even if they don't have anything in their lives. Look at all of these self-made billionaires who came from literally nothing.
Yeah.
But they were able to get there.
So yeah, thinking from a monetary status, yeah, because I can't remember who said this, but I read this quote, like, if you are born poor, that's not your fault, but if you die poor,
it's your fault.
But I don't know if it's your fault or anything, but that's on you. Yes.
Jinx. Money on me.
No, but it is like that. Just to wrap up the episode, like, I think we also our decisions play a big deal when it comes to how we live our lives. So we should just try to make a decision. If we make a wrong one, I know it's hard to say no regrets, but try to not dwell on it as much as you should, and try to just move forward. Like, learn from that and then use that in the future when you make a decision. Take a calculated risk is what I'm trying to say, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. And even if you go down, stand back up again. You got this.
Yeah.
It's not easy, but you got this.
Exactly. It's not easy, but you got this. That's my life motto now. Okay?
Okay.
So thank you guys for listening again. Hope you enjoyed the show. But before we wrap up things, I just wanted to give a special shout out to one of my favorite comedians here in the UAE, Ate Ima.
Yes.
Who's doing her stand-up special on the 27th of November at the theater at the Mall of the Emirates. And it's going to be an exciting day because she's the first Filipina stand-up comedian in the Middle East, I would say. I'm not sure if in the Middle East or in the UAE, but she's so talented. She's actually helped me personally to propel my dreams of stand-up comedy as well here in the UAE. So I just want to ask everyone, if they're free on that day, go and support her. You can book your tickets at Book My Show. I don't know what's the website. I think it's bookmyshow.com. But yeah, please do support, show some love to local talent. And if you have any questions, you can find her on Instagram at Ima Comedy, or you can even reach out to Janine or myself for that.
Yes, support our local talent.
Yes.
I'm very excited for that show,
Oh,
actually.
I'm super excited.
I can't wait. It's in a few weeks.
Yeah.
So, guys, thank you so much for listening to this episode. And if you have anything that you'd like to share with us, any unlucky instances that happened in your life, or any lucky things that happened in your life, or if you have any questions, any comments, send it to us at halfanicedayshow@gmail.com, or slide into our DMs at Half a Nice Day Podcast on Instagram. Please, please, please rate us on Apple Podcasts. That really helps us. If you deem that we deserve to, you can send us a 5-star rating. And you can also follow us on Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcasts from.
That was so good. I must say, wow.
Were you impressed?
Very impressed.
Oh, here.
How you ended this episode. Wow.
Thank you.
Show notes. Awesome.
And on that note,
have a nice day. Good luck, everyone.
We love you.